presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. And the Houston Rockets get a win here at home. 8-1 in their last 9 games. Now 8-3 on the season. 1-1 in cup play. Taking this from the Trailblazers. How about the season high 140 points tonight? Let's get to our fun can't lose. Presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Kevin Durant with 30 of those points. 16 coming early though. This is how this game started. It started with Katie Calvin Murphy.
Well, when you start talking about the drum major for a band, we found one. He simply took control of the game early and put the team on his back until the team started scoring individually themselves.
This team really it didn't really have a lull. It was a good game. It was back and forth. But like you said, it was like he got it started, and then from there, this team kind of just took it and ran with it.
Now, you got to remember, Portland started off hot. They started off very aggressive. The Rockets withstood the onslaught early, and then they started doing things together, especially defensively, which allowed them to get back to the game. They were down by, 8 at one time. They tried to score up at 24 apiece and never looked back.
Yeah, that was a fun first half to watch. The Rockets coming away with a 9-point lead at halftime, and then a good third quarter. We're looking at the starting 5 box score here for the Rockets. Gosh, Alfred Shankun was so close to that triple-double once again. I think it was last Friday that he was 1 assist away as well.
You know, when a team's going to start learning that you don't double-team him. You double-team him, and he just gets rebounds and assists. He doesn't have to score. And then when you back off, then he'll get his numbers.
It's fun to watch Alfie tonight, too. It's fun to watch all these guys, including Reed Shepherd. We have several different guys to talk about coming up here on the post-game show. But just getting the cup win, I know this is important for these guys, too. It felt a little different in here tonight.
You know, it's funny when you start talking about the atmosphere and the feel of an arena. This being a cup game and the crowd getting involved in it, and the Rockets knowing the importance of this game, made everything seem like it was a playoff, the regular playoff atmosphere.
Yeah, we're 11 games in, too, so it is exciting to have that kind of excitement so early.
But remember, the fans have recognized they got something special. I'm talking about the Rockets now, that they got something special, and they're getting involved in the team right from the outset. If you look at the crowd, another sellout tonight, everybody's coming in because they know they're going to get to see a team that works hard together and put on a good show.
Exactly, that's not a great win. Let's hear from Ime Udoka now.
This Portland team really loves to get their points off of steals and off of turnovers, and you guys kind of flipped the script on them. How are you able to do that?
Yeah, kept it simple, took care of the ball, strong with the ball, didn't play in the crowd, and we had 3 in each half, which is obviously a season low for us. Keeps them out of transition, and to your point, scored 30 points off of their 20 turnovers, including multiple guys with 4 steals, and so 23-9 as far as that fast break points, and really was taking care of the ball. It was the emphasis coming into the game, offensive rebounds, not letting them get in transition, and the best night so far this year.
It seems like one of the biggest difference for Reed this year is that he's playing with zero hesitation. Was that something that you try to get across to him this offseason, was when he is open to take the shot no matter who's on the court with him?
Absolutely. You saw some big games last year, and when guys were sitting out, that he didn't hesitate, and we want him to do the same, not take a backseat to anybody who he's on the court with. The threat of him opens up things for others, but at the same time, you're playing with some guys that are going to get you free open looks as well. And so, yeah, he got 9 up tonight. Felt like he could have got a few more up and wanted to shoot those high numbers and be aggressive. And been doing that lately, obviously on a nice little stretch, and we're going to need that from him off the bench.
Coach, the team started out kind of slow in that first quarter offensively, and then they went on a 5-minute run where I think they outscored them 23-7. What was some of the things that you said to them to get them back into continuously being able to move the ball and score points like that?
Yeah, let's stay with the scheme. We weren't guarding specific actions the way we walked through and wanted to. Kind of tried to, do some pre-switching and things that got guys out of position, and so led to some of the threes. And then the second piece is obviously offensive rebounding. We kind of evened it out a little bit in the second half. We ended up winning that, but 33 points off our second chance points for them. They're getting a lot of those kick-out threes, so find bodies on the glass and then locate shooters after they get those. And so that was a big thing there. It kind of felt like we were just going back and forth. They were getting too many free looks, and then we clamped down a little bit in the end of that first quarter, and we're good the rest of the way.
Ime, there was a moment where, going back to Reed, where he dove for loose ball, and Katie and LP came and hyped him up. In those moments, how much do you appreciate that? And then just to have two vets pour into a young guy, what can that do for a player's confidence?
Yeah, it's been an emphasis this year. A few of the early games, pointing out on film, guys not getting on the floor for balls, kind of just reaching in there and not wanting to throw their body in there. And Reed took that to heart. And then he did it against Milwaukee. He had some big plays doing that same thing, and it's great to see guys get on the floor. Multiple guys did that tonight, and so guys know we show that stuff on film, winning plays all the time, and those field transition energize us, and it's good to see a guy, a smaller guy, get in there and stick his nose in there. And so Reed is a tough player, and I think all the guys are looking for that from him.
What did you see on the play where Tari got hurt, and do you have any idea if that's
I didn't see it at all, so I don't know what happened.
And then Alpi, coming just shy of a triple-double, it seems like he's pretty much getting that production in every area, every night. I know that that's something that he was doing even before this season, but are you seeing him kind of step up at all levels this year?
Yeah, being more consistent in a lot of ways as far as that. I think, helps when you're shooting the ball as well as we are, that he's attracting the crowd and guys are knocking those shots down. But, we have him playing off ball a lot, quite a bit, and, it's different rebounding areas, but we still want him to get in there and crash and, kind of help out Jabari with a guy like Klingon or Robert Williams. And so rebounding at a high level, scoring like he always does, and then, making plays, and teams have gone after him all year, and he's, kept it simple for the most part, especially tonight, not turning it over and, getting those assist numbers.
Another workmanlike effort from Steven Adams tonight. How much does he just change the trajectory of the game? And when he was coming out, you all had a brief moment. Do you remember what you said to him?
Yeah, we didn't play him enough in the first half. Honestly, I looked at it at halftime. He only played 5 and some change, I think 540 something, and he was like a plus 13, 14 already, so we wanted to get him more in the second half, and played a 12-minute stretch straight there, and, him being, I think, Kevin's plus 37, he's plus 22 in 17 minutes, so he's obviously impacting the game in a great way. And I kind of told him that you're doing great. I don't want to play you 12 minutes straight, and the score is where it's at. Let's get you a little rest, and nothing more than just great job. And good to get your minutes up.
You touched on the superior ball security tonight. What's the correlation between that and the excellent half-court passing you guys had tonight?
Yeah, I think they go hand in hand, and when we don't over-penetrate and dribble into the crowd, keep it simple, get to our spacing, our outlets, especially with double teams coming, we know we're going to generate good shots, and so for the most part, it's taking care of the ball and keeping it simple. It's no magic formula to it. It's you see somebody open, get it to them, and let them make a play and get the numbers behind it. And so all of our guys are trusting each other as far as that. And like I keep saying, with Alperen and Kevin drawing that much attention and getting off the ball, and they getting the hockey assist there. They don't really care about the numbers overall. It's just making the right play.
Spoke a little bit about the zone defense pregame. Just overall, how did you feel about how it went tonight and kind of the communication when you were in zone tonight?
Decent. I think our guys up top need to be flying around a little bit more, communicating a little bit more energetic. We're not rebounding as well as we did last year out of the zone. That was never a problem for us last year, and it's hurt us a little bit at times this year. But the activity up top has to increase, and those two guys up there are going to guard the ball initially and then bump guys off the wing back to the corners, and I think we have to be a little bit more crisp and sharp with that, and understanding who's on the court, the non-shooters and the shooters that we have to get to a little bit quicker. Thank you.
Overall, a great win for the Rockets at home tonight. Coming up